everyone. I hope you all are doing great and welcome to my first Excel classes. And today we are going to start with a basic concept in the Excel. So let me just give you a small brief about what we are looking at. The screen of an Microsoft Excel. Well, I'm working on Office 365, but the same screen will appear for you in Office 2019, 2016 or 2013, maybe also in 2007. The functions which I am going to teach you today are entirely based on few of the logics and few of the tips and tricks. So let us all start. Now the menu which you are seeing over here, the file menu, the home, the insert, draw, page layout, formulas, data, these all are known as the tabs. They are known as tabs. Inside those tabs, as you can see, there are many various options available to us, which we will term it as a ribbons. So if I am changing, going to insert, my ribbon is changing. If I am going to draw, my ribbon is changing, page layout, formulas, and so on. So by default, whenever we are starting with the Excel, a home tab is open, and in that home ribbon, you can see various menus to customize your text, to merge your cell, to give a conditional formatting to your cell, and many others. Now, in all these tabs, if you are able to see that whenever a tab is open, inside a tab, there will be a set of menus. Like यहाँ पे ये एक फॉन्ट का सेट पूरा है, यहाँ पे एक अलाइनमेंट का टैब है, यहाँ पे एक नंबर का टैब है, स्टाइल्स का है. किसी किसी टैब के साइड में you will get this icon, and when you click on that, it will pop up with a new icon, right? A pop-up display will be there with more of the inside menus of that particular ribbon. So I have a sample result ready over here, and to start making such results, first you should know your workplace. Yes, I'm talking about this place. Okay, so this is your workplace, or you can also call it as your sheet, which is this is sheet number 1, right? This individual small units, they are known as cells. This single unit is called a cell, and every cell in the Excel has a address, which we call it as cell address. These are the rows and these are columns. Now when we are talking about rows and columns, the cell address will define us that that particular cell is in which row or in which column. Likewise, say for example, I am selecting this cell. It is belonging to H column and ninth row. So it is H9. You can see the cell, the name of the cell address over here, right? So now these were a few of the basic points. Now today I'll teach you how to make a result like this. So first of all, what we'll do is we will add a new sheet. By clicking this icon, I got a new blank sheet. I'll just zoom it. Okay. Now, first it comes the name of the title of the class or the school, whichever you are representing. Basically, this is the report card. I'll type it over here. Report card for first term examination. Okay. So let us start by making the same report card again from the scratch. First, what I'll do is in the very first page, in the very first line, I have is the name of my institute. So, what I'll do is I'll select this four cells. As you can see over here, B, C, D, and E, they are selected. So, I'll select this four. Now, I have an option to merge. Okay, I'll go and select merge and center, and I'll write Raj Shah's classes. Okay, where I can also edit it as Raj Shah's Excel classes. Right now, first what we'll do is we will type everything, and then our next part will be formatting it. Okay, so now the second one is the academic year. So I'll again select and I'll type academic year, that is 2022-23. Done. Now the next one I have is report card of first term examination. Again I'll select merge report card of first term examination. Right now I have the school, the name of the school, but the column is wrong, so I can click and drag to make the column bigger. I'll type the school name. Say for example, let's type now ABC School. Then I have standard over here. Maybe it is a 10th standard. Okay. Then I have one blank, but it is merged. So I'll just select and merge. Next I'll do is I'll click on this. Here I have merged these two cells and I've written marks and given all other titles. Right. So here now, as there was one blank line, along with that two titles line. So serial number, subjects, then I'll merge these two and make it marks, the total marks, obtained marks. I'll select this all and give it a center align so that everything appears in the center. Now I need to type 7 subjects. So shortcut number 1. Now, whenever I want to type a list, that is a numbering list, what I'll do is I'll just type the first two numbers. I'll select both, go to this corner where my cursor will turn into a plus sign, click on, I'll right click on my mouse, sorry, I'll left click on my mouse and I'll drag it. Say, for example, I have 7 subjects to put. So it will be 7. Next, what I'll do is I'll type the subjects. Now, as I have already typed it, so what I'll do is I'll just go over there, copy it out, and then I'll paste it. Now, after pasting, what I'll do is over there again, now out of this, I have to give the marks out here, the total marks. So it will be 100, 100 for all. So I'll not type 100 the 7 times. What I'll do is I'll just click on one, I'll copy it, Control C, then I'll select the area where I want to paste it, and then I will use the paste option. Control V. It will be pasted. I'll put the random marks now, the marks obtained, say 56, 79, 82. For example, if the child is not so scholar like me, obviously I am a scholar, so 95 marks, then 89 marks, 90, and the last one I got is 87 marks. Right now, mostly I have designed the more than half of my result sheet. By this option, I can give the borders, right? Now, when I'm giving the borders, what next I have to do is here now I have the grand total. So here I'll do select this both the cells, merge them into one and write grand total over here. Then after grand total, I'll be having the percentage tab, and after that it will be the final result, whether I am pass or not. But now I don't want these all three to be in the center of this cell. So I'll select all these three and put it on the right align. Okay. So it looks a little bit like a school result. Okay. Now here it will be the total. So now again we have to apply a formula. Now this formula is a formula for what we call sum. Means we have to add them. What we have to add? We have to add this all. Now there are very easy formulas wherein you can easily add all the database whichever you want. Now over here, when I click on this, I can see the formula over here, that is equal to sum D9 to D15. This D9 to D15 will represent me a range. Now whenever I want to get a total of a particular range, what I can do is I can select my range, and then I can go in this corner. Here there is a formula auto sum. I will just click and I'll get the total over here. Let's try it out. But along with this, there is one shortcut. Okay, the shortcut is alter and plus sign. The shortcut in the keyboard is alter and plus sign. It will directly give me the total. Okay, now I got the total of this. Now the next formula, that will be my percentage formula. So how will I get this percentage? I will multiply my obtained marks total with 100 and then divide it with the total marks. Now whenever I am using my arrow keys, there is a new cell being selected, as you can see. So whichever value from wherever we want to use in our formula, we have to take the cell to that formula. Remember guys, Excel is a very powerful tool wherein you can easily assign n number of formulas to one particular cell. Okay, and you can, if you have the values in your cell, you can do anything whatever you want with that cell. Now the percentage which I got, I there are four decimal places. I want to reduce it to 2. So here we have an option in the number ribbon where I'll reduce it to 2 decimal places, right? We have one more formula now, that is the formula of result. Now in a general sense, we know that if a child gets marks less than 40, I mean a percentage less than 40 or a 35, we call him a fail. And if he is getting more than 35, he is passing. So let us apply the if function. To apply any formula, first that formula will start with if. That will start with equal to sign, is equals to if. Now what will be the formula? So here first we have to take the logical test. So what should be my logic? Where should I apply the logic? I'll apply the logic to this percentage. If E17 is smaller than 33, comma, value if true. If it is less than 33, it will be fail, comma, or else if it is more than 32, it will pass. And then I'll close this bracket. Dear friends, please remember that this formula should have everything written and typed accurately with proper spacing. You cannot use extra space between this commas and inverted commas. Your formula won't work. So when I press enter, see, there is one typo error. What is that? The Excel automatically tries and eradicate a normal typo error if it is there, right? But over here, there was no typo error and we got our result. We'll put it at center. Now just to verify that result, that whether if the marks are getting lower, then is the child failing? So we'll reduce all the marks. Okay, let me reduce it to so low. Yeah, see, when my percentage went less than 33, my result was showing fail, right? And a little bit of formatting touch like colors and bold and all. I can get all the options from here, the font tab. Okay, so I'll drag a color from here. To increase the size of this cell, I mean the text of this cell, I'll just use this option. I'll make it bold. This will be also bold. I'll change its color, a background color. I'll put the school. I'll put the standard bold, and then I'll select all of this and make it bold, right? Now what I'll do is I'll take this everything in the center and I'll reduce the size by double clicking on the boundary line of the column or in the boundary line of the row. Okay, so here we are with the result. Okay, let's give a center line to this also. I hope that you guys have loved this tutorial session, and in the next tutorial what I am going to teach you is, here we have entered the students of here we have entered the marks of each and every one single subject, but when there are more than 10 students or more than 100 students, how we can get a result by just one click, that will be our next topic for the session, for our next session, right? So stay tuned and thank you for watching.